Hey y'all, it's your girl, Alycia the counselor. So listen, I said I was gonna probably come back, chat with y'all because it's Friday. Want to give y'all some freebies, some tips, and things we need to talk about. This particular topic actually came from one of my sisters in Cali. Tarlise, love you, boo. Um, and it is regarding codependency. Right. So let's go ahead and in the chat, just tell me where you're looking at this from, or where you are sitting at your desk, you sit in the car, you on your way home, you on your couch chilling, or whatever it is. Put it in the chat. You is in Florida and you sitting on your couch. You are in Cali and you sit at the beach. I want to be at the beach. Okay. Anyway. But let me do some housekeeping. I am Alycia Mitchell, MAC, Masters of Arts in Counseling. I am a Christian counselor, certified relationship coach, ordained minister, wedding officiant. Um, I teach married couples communication skills and intimacy skills. I help families with communication styles, right? I specialize with working with youth and adolescents. Those are my babies. I provide newly engaged couples with premarital counseling. I also focus on mental, emotional, and spiritual wellness. That is definitely my niche. So let's go ahead and jump into this. This is probably going to be all three of the niche today: mental, emotional, and spiritual wellness. Topic is going to be the issues of codependency. Now, listen, I know that there is so many opportunities that people just, fall in love or get so attached to someone. It happens, right? But when you allow it to be too attached, and now your entire existence is surrounded by this one person, that's an issue. Okay. So, again, I am a former teacher and I have to always give you some Webster, Wikipedia, Google type definitions. Okay. So, what is codependency? First definition: excessive emotional or psychological resilience on a partner, typically one who requires support on an account of an illness or an addiction. That's one way. Second way, which is what most people are more prevalent of knowing about, right? From a sociological standpoint, so from sociology, right? Um, Codependency is a theory that attempts to explain the imbalance in relationships where one person enables another person. Self destructive behaviors such as addiction, poor mental health, immaturity, irresponsibility, or underachievement is taking place. Let's sum that all up, right? So, uh, codependency is basically being imbalanced in a relationship where one person is completely engulfed and surrounded by the existence of one person, which then causes that other person to be self destructive. They can start having addiction issues towards this person or towards other things they can be addicted to, right? It does show immaturity. Yes, it is very irresponsible and it's an underachievement of self because you're totally depending on that one thing or person. So the addiction portion could be I'm totally codependent on this drug. Um, I'm totally codependent on this type of behavior: sex, drinking, sleeping, social media. All of that can be something that you are completely dependent upon, right? Or it's a person. I can't live a day without my spouse. I'm sorry, what? Um, my significant other is everything to me. I have to breathe and be just underneath them. Yes, it's one thing to be in love, but it's another thing to be codependent on that person. So I'm going to go over first just the signs and traits of codependency. If this is you, just be like, hashtag girl, that's me, right? We're all family in here. We're just learning and growing together. So no judgment. Hashtag that's me, right? Okay. So some signs and traits that you may be codependent, right? Feeling responsible for solving others' problems. You feel like, oh, you got to always be that one person that everybody come to. Oh, can you help me fix this? Can you do this for me? Can you change this for me? Codependent trait, right? You want to fix everything. You want to solve every problem. You just got to be that one person. Codependent trait. Okay. Next trait. Offering advice, even if it isn't asked for. So girl, what I would do. I didn't ask you. I don't need your help. Right? But you just gotta say something. Codependent trait. Hashtag that's me. Just no judgment. Just hashtag that's me. All right. Let's move on. Poor communication regarding feelings, wants, needs, desires. If you can't tell someone what you need, what your feelings are, because you are so engulfed in what they got going on, and you are willing to diminish yourself to make sure that this person's needs, wants, desires, etc., is being met, but not thinking of you, codependent trait. Something to think about. Okay. Difficulty adjusting to change. Now, let me stop here. Change is difficult. Change is good, but it can be difficult. But if you're not able to adjust, right? If daylight savings comes and it throws your whole world upside down, flips you inside out, you can't move forward because the time changed. If you always go down one street and this is the only route that you take every time you go to work, but now that is now closed and you got to take a detour and it throws you off. Traits. Not a huge change, but it is a trait. Something to think about. Hashtag that's me. Okay. Expecting others to do as you say. You got to always be in control, but you got to always have that last word. You got to always say something, right? Hashtag that's me. That's all I'm saying. No judgment. Just that's me. Like you pulling my coattail. Oh, that's me. Hashtag that's me. Okay. Difficulty making decisions. You gotta call this person. Oh, okay. So I need to do this, but I need to call you first. Like you gotta say it. If you say yes, then I'll do it. But if you don't say anything, I can't move. Codependent trait. Something we gotta work on. Something we need to focus on. If you is 50 some years old and you still calling mama to be like, I need you to say it's okay, mama. Codependent traits. Okay. Feeling used, underappreciated because your whole world is now just this person. And if this person is cool with not giving you the time of day and they're okay with you doing any and everything for them, and now you're feeling like, well, do you even care that I'm doing any of these things? And I just feel like you don't appreciate me and that you don't want me around, and that person is still not giving you any of that. That's a codependent hashtag that's me, right? If it's you, just hashtag that's me. Like, oh girl, shut up. Hashtag that's me. No judgment. Because we're all learning and growing, and that's what these opportunities afford for us to be like, oh, I need to get it together. Okay. Last one that I want to go over is feeling like a victim. Oh my God, they're always trying to attack me. It's always they're always trying to hurt me. It's always me. Why do they always want to hurt me? Baby, uh, this ain't nothing to do with you. Like, why is you flipping out over something? This had nothing to do with you. Why you feel like you the victim in all this? Hmm. Codependent traits. Now, what do we do to combat codependent traits? You need to learn to love you. You need to be able to be alone with you and be able to give yourself time to breathe and space to grow and know and say what you need and your feelings and how you're feeling and what you're feeling. All of those things help to combat codependency. When you're able to say, well, no, I don't like this and I feel this way about this because that's combating codependency. If you're able to get away from that person that has just engulfed your whole life, right? And you're able to really remove yourself from that person, that's combating codependency. If you can leave that person's presence and start focusing in on someone or something else besides that one person, that's combating codependency. If you are able to spend time with just you in the silence, that's combating codependency. That's taking time to no longer be codependent, right? So it's really important that you have those opportunities to break away from the thing or someone that you're so dependent upon, right? You don't want it to then lead to these addictions and all these different things that you may have. Those are things that you need to focus in on and break away from. Easier said than done. Got it. But is it able to be done? Yes. And that's all with growth. And that's what these little segments are, right? Like just opportunities for us to grow. You know, yes, I've had some codependent traits myself, right? Like hashtag that's me for real. But have I learned to overcome those things? Yes. By learning to treasure me more, learning to appreciate myself more, what I need, and to leave addictive behavior alone. So it can be done. But if you need to ever talk to me or Candy J about any of these types of issues that we bring up, know we are here for you. Okay. You can reach us at candyologycs.com or at our phone number 972 670 7787. Of course, you can always reach us on any of these social media outlets, but please make sure that you reach out if you're having any of these type of codependent issues. We can work with you through that. That's what counseling is for, right? Know that you're not in this by yourself. Okay. So if you did say in the chat, hashtag that's me, know that you're not alone. All right. Well, I'm your girl, Alycia the counselor, and I will be talking at you soon. Again, get at us at any of these social media outlets. Make sure that you share the information so that you can give this information to others so we can all learn and grow, right? All right. Y'all have a blessed one.